You ever wonder how smart your pilots are? You're hoping that they're real smart, and I'm a little nervous right now because I'm going to take a quiz. I have not seen this quiz before, and it's going to test my knowledge of my craft. So if you're ready to go on it with me, let's do it.
Which of these is the world's largest passenger airplane?
Airbus A380. It's a double-decker, holds 800 people in theory, something like that. The distractor is a 747. But the Airbus A380 is much bigger.
The correct answer is B, Airbus A380. The A380 can carry up to 853 passengers in a typical two-class configuration.
853, that's a lot.
What does the abbreviation ATC stand for in aviation?
ATC, Air Traffic Control, not Aviation Training Camp, that's for sure. I talk to these guys all the time. Air Traffic Control is the proper answer. Survey says.
The correct answer is A, air traffic control.
Okay.
ATC far, so good. Is responsible for managing the safe and orderly flow of air traffic in the skies.
Yeah.
Which American aviators are credited with inventing and building the world's first successful airplane?
Okay, well, O and W Wright is the answer. Orville and Wilbur. The distractor here, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin are astronauts, the first guys on the moon. That's not them.
The correct answer is C, Orville and Wilbur Wright.
Okay.
Also known as the Wright brothers, they made the first controlled, sustained flight of a powered, heavier-than-air aircraft on December 17th of 1903.
First flight was 126 feet.
By passenger traffic.
Busiest airport, you would guess it would be London Heathrow. It's not. Yep, it's Atlanta. Atlanta is just a much bigger airport. And so Heathrow can handle traffic, but Atlanta just is a larger volume.
The correct answer is C, Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Located in Atlanta, Georgia, this
two or
airport
three times
has
the size
consistently
of
held
London
the title
Heathrow.
of the world's busiest airport for several years.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the supersonic passenger airliner that was retired in 2003?
That was going to be the future of aviation, right? Everything was going to be supersonic back in the day, back in the 60s and 70s. The answer to this is the Concorde. There was a tragic accident, unfortunately, with the Concorde, and then they just decided to retire them all. They weren't really cost effective.
Concorde. The Concorde was a joint venture between British Airways and Air France, and it was capable of reaching speeds over twice the speed of sound.
Never really made money with that airplane.
Which of these aircraft manufacturers is not based in the United States?
Well, that's easy. It's Airbus. Airbus is a European consortium between the French and I think the English, maybe? It's a lot of European countries, but mostly French.
The correct answer is C, Airbus. Airbus is a European multinational aerospace corporation with its main headquarters in Toulouse, France.
France, there you go.
Which type of aircraft is specifically designed to take off and land vertically?
A helicopter. Right, that's really easy. All right. Balloons, I suppose, could do it, but no, it's a helicopter.
The correct answer is C, helicopter.
All right.
Unlike fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters have the ability to hover, move laterally, and take off and land vertically. What is the world's largest cargo airplane?
World's largest cargo airplane? I think it's that Antonov. The one at the top? It's either that or a C-5, so I'm going to guess the Antonov at the top. But I'm not up on my Russian airplanes.
The correct answer is A, Antonov and Tu-25 Mriya.
All right, Captain Steeeve.
This Ukrainian-built aircraft is the heaviest and longest
I have not
cargo
taken this
airplane
quiz. I'm
in the
seeing
world,
these questions
with
for
a
the first
maximum
time.
takeoff weight of 640 metric tons and a length of 84 meters,
That's big.
or 276 feet.
And I got lucky.
What is the term used to describe the boundaries separating the Earth's atmosphere and outer space?
Well, it's the stratosphere or the tropopause, but I think it's the stratosphere. This is I should have paid more attention in ninth grade when we were going over these things.
The correct answer is C, Kármán Line.
All right,
Located
first
at
one
an
I got
altitude
wrong.
of 100 kilometers above sea level, the Kármán Line is considered the boundary between
Never
Earth's
heard of the
atmosphere and
Kármán
outer
line.
space.
I have no idea what it is. You know what? This quiz has got me sweating. But you know what won't make you sweat? Pressing that subscribe button. Do it right now. You'll be Captain Steeve's new best friend.
Which aircraft was nicknamed the Spruce Goose?
It was Hughes. It was the Hughes H4. That was the original name for it. It was all made out of wood. That's why they named it the Spruce Goose. Large cost overruns during World War II. They only made one airplane.
The correct answer is A, Hughes H-4 Hercules. Built by Howard Hughes in 1947, this massive wooden seaplane had the largest wingspan of any aircraft that has ever flown.
It's now
What is
housed
the
in a
world's
museum in
fastest
Oregon.
jet-propelled aircraft?
Fastest jet-propelled aircraft? Oh, that's the SR-71, which originally was supposed to be the RS-71, but when President Johnson announced it in public, the airplane, he mixed it up.
The correct answer is A. State Route
It
71
said
Blackbird.
SR-71, and that was
This
its name from
reconnaissance
then on
aircraft
forward.
can reach speeds over Mach 3, which is more than 3 times the speed of sound.
Yeah.
What does the S stand for in the abbreviation UAS, which refers to a type of aircraft?
I'm going to say surveillance. Yeah, I'm going to say surveillance on this one. Not really sure. This is going to be maybe my
The
second
correct
wrong
answer is B. System.
System.
UAS stands for Unmanned Aircraft System, which includes not only the aircraft itself, but also the ground control station and
But it's
communication
a drone.
links.
It's no pilot. What do I care?
Which airline is the largest by fleet size?
Oh, no. I think it's American Airlines. Oh, no. Yeah. It could be United, because United goes around saying they're the world's biggest airline, but I think it's American, and it could be because of the fleet
The
size.
correct answer is A.
Hey, American Airlines. All right.
With a fleet size of more than 800 aircraft,
Well.
American Airlines is the largest airline in the world by fleet
That means
size.
somebody else has got a bigger system
Which of
out
these
there.
aircraft is the
but
world's smallest jet?
That's cool. The world's smallest jet? No idea. The Learjet 23. I have no idea. I don't do small jets.
The correct answer is A. BBD-5J.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
This small, single-seat jet has a wingspan of just 14 feet
Okay.
and a length of 12 feet.
Wow, that's small.
What was the name of Charles Lindbergh's aircraft that made the first non-stop solo transatlantic
That's
flight
the
in
Spirit of St. Louis. It's in
1927?
the Smithsonian Institute. If you go there to Washington, D.C. He was known as Lucky Lindy, and he went from New York to Paris, but the Spirit of St. Louis is the right answer for this one.
The correct answer is A. Spirit of St. Louis.
St.
Lindbergh's
Louis? No.
custom-built,
St. Louis.
single-engine monoplane completed the historic flight from New York to Paris in just 33.5 hours. Which of
right.
these is not a type of wing flap?
Fowler flap, slotted flap, leading edge flap, or brake flap. The leading edge flap is it's called a flap, but it used to be called, I don't know.
The correct answer is D. Brake flap.
Brake flaps. That's interesting.
Brake flaps are not a type of wing flap. Fowler, slotted, and leading
Yeah,
edge flaps
that's a
are
bad
all
question,
types of
because we don't
flaps
call
used
them
to
brake
increase
flaps.
lift
We call them
and/or
either
drag
spoilers
during
or
takeoff
speed
and
brakes,
landing.
but not brake
Which of
flaps. I've
these
never
is
heard
the
that
world's
expression
largest
before.
military aircraft?
Which of these is the world's largest military aircraft? I think it's the C-5. I think that's the difference between the Antonov. I think the C-5 is military.
The correct answer is A. Lockheed C-5 Galaxy.
The
With
nose
a wingspan of
the
68
airplane,
meters
the C-5
and a length of
opens up,
75.3
and you can
meters.
just drive
the
stuff
C-5
right
Galaxy
underneath
is
the
the
nose, the whole
largest
cockpit and
military
everything.
aircraft
It's
in
on
the
a
world.
hinge.
What is the name of the famous World War II era British fighter aircraft?
Oh, the Spitfire. Right. The British. The American was the P-51 Mustang. Very nice. Came on towards the end of the war. Very capable airplane. Spitfire. Here we
The
go.
correct answer is A. Spitfire.
Cool. I'd
The
love to fly one of
Supermarine
those.
Spitfire played a crucial role
Any of you
in the
guys
Battle
own
of
one,
Britain
give me a call.
and is one of the most iconic fighter
Ring me up.
aircraft of all time. Which of these companies is the largest producer of small piston-powered aircraft?
Wow, that's a really great question. I'm going to say it's Beech. No, Beechcraft doesn't. It's got to be Cessna. Final
The
answer.
correct answer is C. Cessna.
There you go.
Cessna has produced over 200,000 piston-powered aircraft since its founding in
The key to that question was
1927,
piston
making it the
powered.
largest manufacturer of small piston-powered aircraft.
Beechcraft is bigger, but they
Which commercial
make turbine
aircraft
engines.
holds the record for the longest non-stop flight by distance?
That's I think it's the new Dreamliner, the 787. Yeah. To Sydney.
The
I
correct
think.
answer is C. Boeing 777-200LR. The 777-200
That's my
LR
airplane.
set
We're
the
gonna have to
record
cut
for
this
the
one
longest
out.
non-stop flight by distance in 2005, flying 11,664 nautical miles,
Wow.
21,601 kilometers from Hong Kong to London.
Farthest I've ever flown is
That's the
about
end of our
8,800 miles. All right.
If you had fun,
I think I got what 3 or 4 wrong, and the worst one was the last one, the 777. But you know what? That was fun, and now you know. Is your pilot smart? I hope you consider me smart enough. All right, folks. Now you know. I'm Captain Steeeve. Fly safe.